wireless microphone.
Good morning, my dear friends. It's me back to my YouTube channel, and last few weeks were literally just crazy for me. It was a lot of nice and exciting events, and also was stress and anxiety for me. But now I'm back to normal, peaceful life, and I want to invite you to spend this nice chill Saturday in Edinburgh together with me. So during these last weeks I went for a few days in a long hiking trip with tents and backpacks to highlands, and it was amazing, but it was very hot and we literally baked there when we were climbing Munros. And actually these Munros, they feel small, they seem small compared to Bulgarian mountains, because Munros are usually like about 1000 meters high, but you start to climb from zero, and when you climb from 0 to 1000, it's almost the same as you climb Bulgarian mountain from like 1000 to 2000 or whatever. So it was intense, it was nice, but also I was very tired. And after I got back from Highlands, I went for a trip to London to see my friends and to plan some stuff about a startup that we're gonna run with my good friend. There were also some adventures on the way to London. I traveled on the weekend when it was a railway strike, so my train at 5 o'clock got cancelled, and I woke up at 4 o'clock. I came to the train station just to see that my train got cancelled, and the next one was like 4 hours later. And so what could I do? I could just go back home, then go back again to the train station. And so when I got back to the train station, of course it was not only me, it was all the people from cancelled train. And basically the passengers from 2 trains, they were all on one train, so there were not enough sitting places. Of course I didn't have a reservation because it wasn't my original ticket. And at some point I just had to ride standing by the toilet, and I spent like 2 hours like that. And I lost my patience, and I just left the train before London on one of the train stops, because I was just like, whatever, I'm done with that, I'm just going out. So my friends picked me up there, and then we drove to Cambridge and then to London, so it was quite nice. But again, London is such a city that always drains me, because there are so many people, and like the vibe is so hectic and chaotic that it's hard for me. I'm more of a village girl. I mean, yeah, I'm still living in the capital of Scotland, but compared to London, Edinburgh is very chill, very quiet. So yeah, now I'm back to my normal life. I'm trying to get back to my schedule, and I want to use this Saturday just to relax and to restart my life. So I don't have any special plans for today, no events, no trips. I just will stay at home, cook something, and do some summer makeover in my apartment, and then I for sure will go for a walk, because the weather is still amazing. I mean, it's amazing for me because I like sunny weather, but it's not that good for the nature, I guess, because we haven't had a rain like maybe 3 weeks, and it is a bit worrying. But I'm gonna use this nice sunny day anyway, just to go out and to have a wee walk. Let's start with the breakfast, and I think I will cook pancakes. So I'm going to see if eggs are already, expired, so I'm not gonna risk, and I'm going to go to the local shop and just buy new eggs, and I have to get dressed because I'm still with my pajamas. So I'm going to my corner shop and also will throw away this recycling bag with paper recycling. Oh wow, weather is so nice. Okay, so my kitchen is quite messy, and the first thing I am gonna do is to clean it a little bit. This beauty, this Monstera variegata, my friend gave it to me, and it was a very small plant, and now it is very nice and huge, and it already has this new leaf with a cut. Look at this. Okay, I forgot to buy milk, so going to the shop again. So now I have a little bit of space for cooking, and before I start, it's time for coffee. Just long black in the morning, and usually I'm listening to music when I'm cooking, but now I just want to open a window. So yeah, I just opened the window because it's amazing fresh air, and birds are chirping like crazy, and it makes me feel like I'm not in the city, like I'm somewhere in countryside on my villa, and just, you know, such a peaceful and relaxed feeling. As you probably already know, I came to Edinburgh with just 2 suitcases, so my kitchen setup was a minimalistic one for a while, and recently I bought this blender in charity shop for £9. So now instead of mixing pancakes in the big cup with just a fork, I will do it fast with a blender. Finished with our breakfast. I have tons of dishes to wash. Oh, and I see that someone there outside washing the walls and windows probably. I don't know what's going on there. I think now it looks much better. And the next thing I'm gonna do is to do a little makeover of my living room aka studio, where I work and shoot most of my videos. Now it is how it looks now. And yeah, that's my kid, wants to be in the video. Yeah. So what I want to do now, I want to move my desk to the window because originally it was there, but when it was cold in winter months, I was freezing sitting there by the window, because it's basically the same as you sit outside with this single glazing. Careful with the plants, please. So I moved my desk to the radiator, and now I want to move it back to the window. And I also want to relocate some of these plants. And this big guy, this Diefenbachia, I got it by accident when I just moved to Edinburgh. I lived at my friend's place. One old lady, the neighbor of my friend, brought it to her place and asked if we want this plant because it's too big for her. But it was also too big for my friend's house, so she gave it to me. And it was the first plant in my collection here in Edinburgh, but you can see that it is not in the best condition now. The leaves are drying and falling, but at the same time it grows new leaves. So I think I should just maybe repot it, and I want to try and do it today as well. But I need to buy a new pot, and I need to buy a pole, because now these huge branches, they're just too heavy and they're falling, and I need to buy such pole like this Monstera has. So I want to go to a plant shop. I have plenty of them in the neighborhood, so I'll try to show you around as well when I go there. I want to go there and buy some stuff for repotting my plant. But now I'm going just to move my furniture around a little bit. So that's how it looks now. I moved the desk and the chest of drawers, and I like it much more now. It's also became a bit more spacious in the center, so I usually do yoga here. And the only thing that is annoying is these lamps. I have 5 of them in living room because I do not have anything on the ceiling. So my landlord decided to compensate it by buying these IKEA lamps and putting them everywhere. But I don't really use them, to be honest. But I don't want to bother moving them, removing them, whatever. So they're just here. So now that's my desk with a view. There are a little bit of reconstruction works, and yeah, the sky is so blue. I think it's time to go out. So we went outside and it's extremely sunny, but wind is really cold, so we are going back to get our jackets, because as soon as wind starts it's freezing, but as soon as it stops it's damn hot. Oh, by accident we found a school fair. That's a school. It's not our school, but anyway, there are some cupcakes, yeah, and other sweets, and even some alcohol drinks for parents to stay chill. We came back home and that's what I got. I got this big pot and these two poles, but unfortunately this pot doesn't have a bottom thingy to hold the water, but I'll figure it out somehow, and so I'm gonna try to repot this beauty. I made a lot of mess, but it looks a bit better now. I don't know if the plant agrees with me or not, if it will survive or not, but I will hope for the better. That's the new look of Dieffenbachia. I think it looks a little bit better than before. Yeah, I have a little helper here. Yeah, I think it looks better than before, but I'm not sure if it will survive. but I really like how photogenic it is. So now we decided to go to our backyard. I haven't been here since I don't know when. So my kid immediately disappeared somewhere with neighbors' kids, and yeah, you can't see the kids, but they are here somewhere. And I'm just sunbathing here. I think it's not the worst way to spend Saturday. So now we're coming back, and he's all wet because they played these water fights. Yeah, it's 20 degrees outside, so that's okay. We got back home and it's like 5 p.m. and I'm deadly tired. So I think now it's gonna be the boring part. I will just sit on my desk and we'll do some research for our side hustle that I told you about in the beginning of this video. So what I need to figure out is how to render a 3D model of the human body, just, you know, scanning it with a phone. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And yeah, I guess it will take the rest of my evening. So now I'm just watching different tutorials about ARKit on iOS, and I'm trying to figure out if I can use it for things I'm gonna do or not. And I guess it's just gonna take the rest of my evening. And on this note, I'm gonna say you good night, because I bet it's very boring to see, it's very boring just to watch me on my laptop trying to figure out stuff. But I promise I'm gonna share with you all my findings, and I will probably make a tutorial about AR. It's not that hyped as was before, of course, but it still can be useful for some of us. Thank you for spending this day with me. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was interesting and enjoyable for you. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.